ladies and gentlemen, as we move along with our program, one of those two gentlemen are going to be representing the Republican Party. And you know, the media, I'm a part of the media in some regards, the media loves to play a wonderful trick. And they never say this about Democrats. And for those of you who were at my Friday, I don't know what you call it, it was supposed to be a speech, but it seemed more like therapy for me. For those of you that were there on Friday, you know that I don't have the media in high regard. And this is why. Having been a member of the media in one form or another, I can tell you that over 80% of them side with the Democrats. And when you go in there with that vision, then almost every news story that you're going to have on any one of the candidates that we offer is never going to be factual, never going to be fair, and hardly ever true. So we have our work cut out for us. And so we should feel very proud of all the candidates that you've seen represented here today. They're going to make the difference, but the problem is this. If we let the media write the narrative for any election, we lose. You need to be the new media. You need to be the one talking to your neighbors. You need to be the ones writing the letters to the editors. You need the one to find out every single piece of policy and be ready to represent it, because that's the difference. You need to be those warriors. And speaking of the new media, I don't do this often enough, but for some of you who scour the internet and look for news and look for great content, we're always fortunate to have this gentleman and his colleague along with us. We should give a really big round of applause to Skip Murphy and Mike Rogers from GraniteGrok. They were not the media I was talking about. That is truth in the media. Remember that the First Amendment was given to us by those soldiers who put up the last full measure of devotion. And what the modern media has done with the gift that has been handed to them by the soldiers that have served this country is a shame. And they should be ashamed of themselves. And you need to hold them accountable. And it's people like GraniteGrok that help us.
GrokTV.